Zineb Shaban left Tunisia in 2023 to study and build a career in Quebec.
Au revoir, ma belle. Bonne journée.
A graduate of HEC Montreal, Zineb obtained a post-graduation work permit and landed a job as an assistant manager in a large Montreal store. Having achieved these goals, Zineb was supposed to be able to stay in Canada under the widely used admission route, the Quebec Experience Program.
It took a lot of time. I spent almost a year and a half looking for work in my field, so I'm very happy. I really like what I do.
But here's the problem. In recent months, Canada has, without warning, tightened its admission policy. Having failed to accumulate enough experience in her professional field before the program was cancelled, Zineb is no longer eligible for permanent residence. Her visa is expiring and her life plan is collapsing along with it.
They really gave us a lot of hope. They told us we would have a better future here. No one is going to invest that much money just to end up going back home. No one knew it would end like this. You know, temporary immigrants, we're not just numbers. We're families. We have dreams. It's an investment for us. And this instability really affects our mental health. It affects our whole life. We're really lost. We don't know what to do.
To justify this abrupt change to its admission policy, Ottawa says that after years of openness under Justin Trudeau, the country is suffering from unbearable strain on public services from temporary immigration.
This government is getting immigration under control, with asylum claims down by a third and new temporary foreign workers down by more than 70% this year. To match immigration levels with our needs and our capacity to welcome them, this budget will include Canada's new immigration plan to do better for newcomers and for everyone. It's also the fact that
for the first time since 1946, Statistics Canada has recorded a decline in the country's population, with foreign workers like Zineb packing their bags. Protests against the reform are growing, with support from trade unions, but also business organizations and some elected officials, like those in Quebec City. The mayor of Quebec City, Bruno Marchand, is using his platform to denounce what he calls an immigration policy that is killing his region's economic growth.
We definitely need several thousand immigrants a year, about 13,000. If we needed foreign labor, it's because we did not have replacements here. So there is something behind it that is completely incoherent with the needs, the economic context, with people's ability to integrate, and incoherent with what we've told them.
Faced with the authorities' refusal to back down, a workers' collective has announced legal action in Quebec to challenge the abolition of the Quebec Experience Program and to demand a grandfather clause for active immigrants already working in Canada. The case has been brought before the federal court.
Of the 20 workers we had initially, there will be 3 left.
In this tire repair and breakdown company, the human resources manager has for years relied on international recruitment because she couldn't find Canadian employees.
We simply had a labor shortage. Let's say it like it is. We were no longer able to recruit. When I arrived at the company in 2018, we tried lots of things. It wasn't working. In 2023, we went on a recruitment mission to Tunisia, specifically for commercial tire installers. Given the economic costs of recruitment and integration, we wouldn't have gone if we could have done it here for free.
Like Pneu Belire, 35 companies are demanding 450 million Canadian dollars from Ottawa for the economic and moral damage caused to their sectors.
What we see through this legal action is a reflection of what companies are experiencing in Quebec and Canada. And we estimate our financial losses at more than $2 million over the next 2 years because we cannot renew the work permits of our workers.
For this specialist in migration policies, Canada's openness to temporary immigrants since 2015 led to the loss of control that was finally acknowledged by the Liberal government elected in 2025.
In Canada, there was this idea that we're going to make the country grow through immigration. That was really Trudeau's motto. We've hit a pause on that idea. At any rate, it wasn't predictable. The government wasn't able to know who was here, where they were, and how they would move from one status to another. This hadn't been thought through.
Ottawa's new immigration plan provides for accepting 385,000 temporary immigrants in 2026, 43% fewer than last year.